Hola, hola, hola. Feliz lunes, happy Monday. So as always, thank you Coach H for such an engaging lesson in PE. We get our bodies moving and now it's time to get our minds moving in Español. So we're going to learn about 2D shapes today, las formas en español. So heads up, we are going to be counting today, numbers 1 through 10, right? We're going to be counting the sides and we're going to be counting the corners of our shapes today. So for that reason, I want to warm up with counting numbers 1 through 10 en español, okay? Cuenten conmigo. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Remember we went through numbers some weeks ago? Let's do it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Una vez más y cuenten conmigo. Quiero escucharte. Cuenten conmigo, ¿ok? Aquí vamos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excelente. All right, now that we've done a quick review of numbers 1 through 10, let's start learning about our shapes. First, we have rectángulo. Repite, rectángulo. Rectángulo. Rectángulo, right? So a rectangle has some sides, but I want to count how many sides there are. So if we're looking at the outline, right, or the perimeter of the rectangle, let's count it out together in español. Here we go. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excelente. So we now know that rectangles have 4 sides. Let's see how many corners they have, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Excelente. So we've got 4 sides and 4 corners. Rectangles have 4 sides and 4 corners. Excelente. Repite. Repeat. Triángulo. 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 Triángulo is a triangle. So let's count our sides. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Excelente. There are 3 lines in triangles, or triangles have 3 sides. Let's count our corners, starting at the top. 1, 2, 3. Excelente. So we now know that triangles have 3 sides. And how many corners do they have? Let's count. Count the yellow dots. 1, 2, 3. They have 3 corners. Excellent. Let's keep going. Repite. Cuadrado. Una vez más. Cuadrado. Cuadrado. Cuadrado is a square, okay? And just a fun fact, squares, their sides are equal in length. So that's why the squares just look perfectly square, okay? But we're going to start by counting our sides. Vamos a contar en español. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. So we know that squares have 4 sides, 4 sides. Let's count our corners. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excelente. So squares have how many sides? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 sides. And squares also have how many corners? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 corners. Excellent. Let's keep going. Excelente. Oh, we've got a curveball. No pun intended, since it's a circle. But, repite. Círculo. 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 A círculo is a circle, and unlike our other shapes, circles do not have any sides, and they don't have any points. So we don't have anything to count, because there's nothing there. It's cero. It's a circle. All right, let's keep going. Repite. Oval. Repite. Oval. Una vez más. Oval. Excellent. So oval is an oval, okay? And like the circle, an oval does not have any sides, nor does it have any points. So there's nothing to count. There's nothing. It's an oval. Oh, but then we've got something different. Repite. Hexágono. Ex. A. Go. No. Ex. A. Go. No. All together. Hexágono. Hexágono. The H's in Spanish are silent. Hexágono, right? So let's count our sides for our hexagon. Here we go. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis. Ay, ay, ay. We've got 6 sides this time, okay? 6 sides in a hexagon. Let's count our corners. Here we go. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis. Excelente. So a hexagon has 6 sides and 6 corners. Excelente. Continuamos. Repite. Trapecio. Tra-pe-si-o. Tra-pe-si-o. Trapecio. Repite. Trapecio. Trapecio. Trapecio is a trapezoid. Okay? So let's count our sides of our trapezoid. Here we go. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Excelente. Cuatro. Let's count our dots or our corners. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Excelente. So we've got 4 sides. How many red dots do we have? How many red dots? Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. 4 dots. Excellent. Here we go. Let's keep going. Repite. Rombo. 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 Excelente. Rombo is a rhombus. I haven't heard this term since I don't even know when. Wow, it's been a long time. But un rombo, a rhombus, has sides and it has corners. So let's count out our sides. Here we go. Contando en español. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Excelente. Now let's count our corners. Here we go. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Excelente. There are 4 sides and 4 dots. Awesome. Alrighty. So I have a little something up my sleeve. Welcome to the classroom. Okay, as you see on my board, I want you all to find an object in the classroom that is the same shape as listed below. Okay, so we've got 3 things we need to find in this classroom. Number 1, triángulo. What is triángulo? What is triángulo in English? A triangle. So that means I need to be looking for something that looks like a triangle. We look around the room, We're like, close to the top of the room. It looks like there's some little triangles, right? So we just found a triangle. Triángulo, it's in the top of the classroom. Those little banners, right? Those would represent triangles. Number 2, cuadrado. Cuadrado. ¿Qué es un cuadrado? What is a cuadrado? Oh, it's a square, right? So, which item can we find in the classroom that looks like a square? It's funny because it may be written on the board, or the board may be the square, is what I'm getting at. So the board can count as a square, what you see my words written on. Awesome. We found a triangle with the banners in the top of the room, right? And we've now found a square, which is our board that we see. So our last thing we need to find is a círculo. Círculo. Take like 3 seconds to find a círculo. 3, 2, 1. So I found a círculo, which is a circle. And if you look right above the board, there is a reloj, which a reloj is a clock, which clocks are circles. So we've now found a triangle, a square, and a circle. Awesome job. Okay, couple things before we dismiss for today. I have a video for you. Don't I always have a video? So parents and guardians, I'm kind of turning to you a little bit to type in the link that you see on my screen. This is going to be a really fun song about 2D shapes that we learned today, and they also count out our sides and they count corners, which is really, really, really good practice, okay? So kiddos, be ready to count the corners and sides of each of our shapes, okay? After you watch the video, I have an activity for you to do. So again, parents and guardians, I'm kind of shifting my attention to you. In my rectangulo, you see that I have a link for you guys to type into the browser. It's in red. So if you type that link exactly how I have it in that rectangulo, it will pop up to some PDF papers that you can print out, okay? And I will let you all discover what this activity is. Instructions are there. All the materials that you need are there. You may have to buy Play-Doh if you don't already have that in your house, but you should have everything you need, okay? So have fun with this. Build your shapes, okay? Count your corners and sides, and I will see you next week to talk about days of the week. Adios.